Hey everyone, it's day 226 of Ash's Homecoming, and I wanted to say happy Thanksgiving. And I really wanted to take a moment to thank all the people who came together to make my film a reality this year. It's so incredible, all the people that you may not realize who bring their individual skills together. So here they are. I've named everyone after a Pokemon in my Pokedex, beginning with Stephanie South, my producer and production designer, and who's been involved with the films, all three of them, for over 5 years now. And Stephanie, everything you see on the screen, a lot of it was designed by her, the props, the dressings. So thank you, Stephanie. We have Alex Aseri, my producer, also, who did a whole bunch of location scouting and all the behind-the-scenes videos that you're going to see. And he's also going to be doing our color correction, so we got some fun, day for night stuff. So look forward to that. Anthony J. Croup, our first AD for a day, and I've known him for 8 years, and it was amazing to have his support. Felix Cho and Chris Oy, they are an amazing team duo. Felix was our prop master, and they really came up with some awesome things. So a lot of the detailed Pokemon props that you're going to see were designed by them. And we have George Brightigam, my 3-time producer for all 3 of these movies. And I always say he's, 1 out of 100. And so, when you're looking for reliable people, it's hard to find. But George always comes through. I really think he's going to be going places. Along with Alan Chung, my DP. Definitely someone you should be watching out for. I think he's going to be a superstar in the cinematography world. Because he's so dedicated, and it was just such an honor to work with somebody so talented. And Alan, you're awesome. We have Jasmine Monzon and Chanel Moorhead, our 2 costume designers, who really, pulled a miracle to get, almost 20 different costumes together in the course of just a couple of weeks. So, an honor to work with them. And Chanel, also one of our makeup artists on set. So, it was really fun to work with you. We have our cast: Lexi Davis, Liana Liu, Hazel Parawan, Christian Alexander Cruz, John G. Long III. We have Jeremy Steele, our Ash Ketchum, by the way, Ali Urrutia, Chris Wu, Preston Butler III, Angela Francis, Clint Jung, and finally Michael David Farrell. And it's so amazing, we spent 3 or 4 months getting this incredible team of actors together, and all of them brought it. All of them were just in it to win it. The dedication and just the generosity. I think you're going to really be surprised by what a cool cast we have, so look forward to that. We have Rick Homan, one of our prop designers, so you'll see some of his props in the film, and he also made our lightsabers for Star Trek Wars. Jade Montana and Julie Brightigam, some of our casting associates, as well as Julie was one of our behind-the-scenes photographers, so you'll see some of her work in our behind-the-scenes in the future. We have Chung Nguyen, we have Philip Long and Leuven Reyes. Chung was our second AC, Philip was our first AC, and Leuven was our gaffer. And those are all the people who work together to make the film look really amazing. And we even threw Chung into the pool to force him to get some underwater stuff. So thank you for putting your life on the line for that. Some of those fun shots. Ryan Gonzalez, George Montoya, I believe. Some of our grips, always important, along with Akemi Nagoya. Akemi, just a really awesome person. Jessica Lin, Theon Lee, and finally we get to Michi K. Duan, our first AD. And if you don't know, a first AD is a first assistant director, and she tells everybody else what to do, so I don't have to. And her professionalism on set really was great. It just really helped the tone and helped us to really just run through this shoot. It was a ton of shooting. Violet Olsick, my really good friend from college, now going on 9 years here, and I'm so glad she could join us as script supervisor, and just making sure we stuck to the script and make sure I was staying sane too, so that, is very important. Aiden DeFries, Adon Miguel, Jackie Perez, more of our amazing grips and PAs and electrics, and you don't realize it, but you need all of their help to get the equipment, and sometimes even just hold umbrellas over the actors because it's so hot outside. So sometimes we gotta make sure we don't get sunburned and stuff. McKenna Guy, our makeup artist on set, so you're gonna see some really cool wig stuff. Catherine Lynn, our art designer, concept art designer, so she did our Ashes Homecoming art, our Star Trek Wars poster, and you may even see one of her work in the future. Just a really awesome artist that you should watch out for. Katie Reed, our head casting associate, and she really, she's in her own right a cool budding actress as well as a budding filmmaker, so definitely follow her if you can. Wes Rosen, Pendragon, thank you so much for being our sound team. They're out there holding the boom mics, mixing the sound, making sure that that's polished. Without the sound, there really is no movie. David Guttel, really great friend who basically partnered with us to provide all this equipment from their company, Snakebite Productions. And so if you're looking for a great deal on equipment, they have a truck, and it was just, boy, you know what, when you talk about, miracles, when David said, we have this equipment trunk, I was like, okay, well, we'll definitely have to make this movie now. Jeff Goins, Super PA, feel like I saw him everywhere. Abby Coughing. And now we get to our extras. Marissa and Marilyn Pape, really good friends on set, and so really just awesome to work with friends. I think that's the part I'm most thankful for is all the friends you make from these sets. Colton Phillips, Ileana Leal, Kelsey Kimes, Rustin Harker, really fun to work with on set. I hope you had a good time and you watch out for them in the film. Brandon Velasco and Oscar Diaz are two drone camera operators, and so you will see a drone shot in the film, and it was just you're going to see, it's going to be so cool, so thank you for lending us your superpowers. Kathy Cardinal, our on-set sound mixer, one of our sound mixers, as well as she's going to be working on a whole bunch of post-production sound for us. So, Kathy, thank you. Daniel Ellis, he's going to be doing all the music, and he did our music for the last two films, and I'm looking forward to, completing our little trilogy. So talented. So look forward to that. It's going to be very different than our previous film scores. Sarah Estabrook, one of our extras, also from Star Trek Wars. Josiah Ian Torno and Matrice McConnell, more really cool friends, and you'll see them in the film. Sarah Navarrete, our on-set boom operator, sound mixer, and also production design assistant. She just killed it. She made so many awesome things happen, and just really helped me out with, and that's what it takes, is just you need people who are reliable. So thank you, Sarah. Jay Johnson, Stephanie Gutierrez, Jared Micknuck, Tom Lokenskard, Stephen Ori, Robert Lang, and Vince Glazer, all amazing friends. You'll see them in the film, along with Brian Kwan, Daniel Luong, Curtis Dice, and we get to Raymond Montemayor, who's going to be doing all of our VFX. He is a super talented VFX artist and filmmaker, so please, you should go check out his stuff at Pixelplex. That's his brand. Ed Burrell, Debbie Liu, Kyle Klebe, and Kyle, those were some of our extras, but Kyle Klebe was our grip truck driver who donated his time to make sure we had the equipment we needed, so thank you, Kyle. And also was our DP on Star Trek Wars. Marcus Newsom, who did our Ashes Homecoming logo, as well as our logo for Steven Spielberg and the Return to Film School. A longtime friend, as well as Alan Clark, who was our first, who actually was our camera operator. And so he really broke his back, well, not literally, but carrying that camera all day, and some of the amazing camera work is all thanks to Alan. Tara Coffey, Nathan Coffey, Amber West, Amanda Francis, and Christina Ho, who's my sister. We're all amazing background talent, and, it may not seem like much, but they do have to a lot of our background talent has to be there the whole day to make sure every take we do, they're doing the same thing, and really just making sure that our sets look good. You know, you can't do a scene and have no people in it, then it looks very empty and sad. And it's just a blast to work with it. And that's everybody except for, before I forget here, we can't end the video without mentioning our 3 sponsors: Mario Roberti, David Liu, Kaylin McDonald. Your contributions have made this project happen, and I can't wait to show you what we've done. In another couple of months, we're now in post-production, getting to a picture lock here, very close to beginning music, sound, color, VFX, all of that. So I'm looking forward to seeing everybody next year for the big premiere. You got to give me at least 4 or 5 more months here. We want to make sure we do it right and do it justice. And happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. It's going to be the very best, like no film ever was. Bye!